Well, good afternoon, YouTube, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Fat Cat Collections back at you again with another Cologne smell and tell, as I like to call them. Today I went over to one of the local stores here in my town. Burlington Coat Factory. Just looking for, just see what they had there. Being it's getting close to the holiday season, I'll see maybe I could pick up some cheapies over there. And I came across this one right here. Now, to my surprise, when I walked in there, they had quite a bit of colognes. Prices were decent, not too bad, and they had several Tommy Bahama colognes. Now I already have the Tommy Bahama Set Sail St. Bart's, which I absolutely love. I picked it up for under $20 online. That was shipped, and that one is just a fantastic smell. I also picked up Very Cool. This was 1.7 ounce for, I think it was like $14. Not a bad scent. It's a safe scent. Nothing really to write home about. I kept it, it's not bad. So, I do like the Tommy Bahama line. So, to my surprise, when I looked in the case, I saw this orange box and the word Tommy Bahama for him on it. So, there's the box. So, let me just tell you, let me just show you what the box looks like first, okay? This is what I saw in the case. And when I first saw this, I was pretty excited because I thought that this cologne was Tommy Bahama Man. I believe it's Man. The one that, suddenly has skyrocketed, which has the exact same bottle as this one here, okay, with the little palm tree on the back. It's like an amber-colored bottle, and I thought for sure that this was it. And I tried to pull out my phone. My battery was dead. I was going to look it up real quick off Fragrantica, and I got out in the car. I popped it open, and this is what I got. It was Tommy Bahama for him, and that is different than Tommy Bahama Man. And now this one here, I paid $29 for 1.7 ounces. And I have to say, for what I like to spend on colognes, that equates out to that's a 50 milliliter bottle. I'll show you the bottle while I got it here. It's a pretty basic bottle, flip top cap, nothing really to write home about. I'd say it's pretty generic looking. I don't think this thing really, compared to all the other bottles of cologne I have, I think it's extremely generic. And I don't think it's, like I said, anything to really write home about. Box is a basic box, but I thought for sure that this was Tommy Bahama Man. And unfortunately, like I said, when I got out the car, opened the box, I knew this was a different one for him. And I sprayed it, and immediately I smelled something very familiar. And for $29, like I was saying, that equates out to a $60 bottle of cologne for 100 milliliter. And there's tons of colognes out there that you can get that are far superior, in my opinion. And again, it's very subjective, but to me, this doesn't smell very, very unique, okay? And I think I would have rather have paid that price for the Set Sail St. Bart's. I think that one has a way more unique scent than this one here. So, unfortunately, for the price, I just can't rationalize $30 for a 50 milliliter bottle when, eBay, you can find that all day long. I even found one for $17 for the same bottle. So, like I said, I can't rationalize paying that. There's lots of other ones I'd like to have in my collection that have gotten some really great reviews. I didn't check the YouTube channel for any kind of other videos on this about what other people say. I'm sure people do like this. I'm going to touch on a couple of the base notes on here before we begin, and I'll tell you what I smell, okay? I'm going to read you one thing that they say this is off of a department store website, okay? It's not off Fragrantica, but it's pretty much similar to what I have open right now. It's sophisticated and complex as you are. Available only through Tommy Bahama. It opens with revitalizing burst of juicy watermelon, tangerine, crisp pear, and ginger. The heart of tiara flower, if I'm saying that correctly. I know that I butcher pronouncing these certain words. I know. I should look it up, but I don't, so who cares? Let's see here. And violet leaf is infused with coriander and followed by bottom notes are amber, tonka bean, and Australian sandalwood. Now, when I popped the cap out in my car, I sprayed a little on the ground. I instantly smelled watermelon. And there's a heavy top note of watermelon in this. You definitely smell the citrus. You definitely smell the watermelon. It is not a bad scent by any means, but it smelled very, very familiar to me. And now, for those of you who may have smelled this other cologne I'm going to say that it smells like, it's not an exact match, okay? It's not like you can't, if you put them side by side, you can tell one is different. But the cologne I have in front of me, I got years ago. This is all gone. I had a little bit of a spray left just so I could smell the scent. This is very sexy for him. It was one of my go-tos for the longest time because it was cheap from Victoria's Secret, and it just smelled good. And this one here, when I pop the cap on this, you definitely get that tangerine. And I think that's probably what I'm smelling as the comparison. The thing is that after this dries down, I really can't smell any watermelon. Now, it might just be my nose, but I sprayed on about 6 blasts on my. I put one on my chest, two on both arms, one even on the back of my neck. And I worked out a little bit, worked up a sweat, had my shirt off, trying to smell it, and it just didn't seem to project like a lot of the other colognes that I have. Like, and I know it's an $18 cologne, but Cigar by Remy Latour, absolutely love it. It just projects. I smell like I'm wearing something different. This, to me, I really didn't even feel like I was really even wearing anything, unless I had put my nose in my arm. So, like right now, I threw on the one I reviewed yesterday, which is going to be uploaded tonight, which is Calvin Klein's Reveal. And that one I'm not so sure about, but I want to give it a chance because, like I said, it's very boozy. That's what I said in my video. And I know I'm touching on several different colognes while I'm reviewing this one. But that one there, even wearing it right now, I can get whiffs of it. I can smell it. Whereas this one here, I really couldn't get any solid whiffs of it. And so I just kind of, me personally, I just kind of compare this to Tommy Bahama, very cool. It's a safe, generic scent. Those two smell differently, but this is, I mean, if you like watermelon, you'll definitely get that watermelon blast. And I'm a little disappointed because, I did want a watermelon cologne, but if this was about $18, $14, I would keep it just to have it in my collection, but I just cannot rationalize $30 for a 50 milliliter bottle of cologne when there's so many other ones that you might as well spend 60, get the 100 mils, and get something, that you really, really like. So that's my 2 cents on Tommy Bahama for him. I think it probably will be popular for a lot of people, but for the price, I think there's way more colognes out there that just are more unique and are going to get compliments more than this one here. Like I said, Calvin Klein Reveal, although I'm not sure if it's going to be one of my favorites, because it's so different, like I can just smell it radiating off me, and I only put on like 3 sprays. And it just has a very unique scent. And this I picked up for $16.99 for 100 milliliters. So, like I said, I just can't rationalize $30 for this 1.7 ounce. So this, I just wanted to drop a quick video on it because it is one for the reviews, of course, the smell and tells. Definitely, I don't mean to make this video to make you shy away from it. If you like the tangerine and the watermelon, if you're looking for those notes, I definitely recommend this cologne. It's not a bad scent at all, but this is something it came out, I think, in 2015, maybe 2014. I'll probably just wait till I find it in the discount stores, because eventually you'll find this for $15, $13, just like the Set Sail St. Bart's, the Set Sail South Seas, I think it's called. That one I haven't smelled yet. But like I said, for the price, I just can't rationalize. So this one's going back in the box and being returned. I just feel like my tastes have kind of gotten more towards that spicy, tobacco, not even sure about boozy yet. But just as far as fruity scents, there are so many fruity, Caribbean-themed scents out there that I just, like I said, if I find it one day for a really great price, I'll pick it up. But as of right now, $30, there's so many other ones I want to get that I'm sure I'll enjoy a lot more. So that is my 2 cents on Tommy Bahama. I forgot already. It says so it doesn't even leave an impression. For him, again, I thought it was the Tommy Bahama Man, which that one there, the price is skyrocketed. Like, you can't pick it up for like under $150. So you imagine my surprise when I was in there and I was like, oh shoot, is this, I thought that it was at Cologne. I was like, shit, if it's $29, I'll come back, buy them all and sell them on eBay, flip them on there. But unfortunately, I made a mistake. And so there it is again. Tommy Bahama for him, a watermelon, citrusy, tangerine blast. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't mean to dissuade anybody. This is just my personal opinion. My taste in cologne have kind of, like I said, I think I gravitate more now, and I'm learning as I go here, folks. So I just started really collecting colognes. I mean, aggressively in the last like maybe month or two, and it's starting to get out of control. But like I said, if I would have probably got this maybe 10 years ago, I probably would have been like, oh man, amazing. But for me, I just feel like my taste, like, just another example here. And again, I know I'm kind of going back and forth here, but let me just, one more time. There's definitely a similarity between these two. And like I said, when I sprayed it in the car, it smelled familiar to me. And I think this is the only one in my collection I can really think that this is what I'm smelling. It doesn't remind me of a friend or anybody who wore it. it just reminds me, I think of this. So, just not worth the $30. I know I said that like 50 times already, or maybe not 50, like 5 times, but you get the point I'm trying to make here. I picked this one up the other day, Black Walnut. This one here, just a unique scent as well. That one, $19 for 100 mils, so that's kind of the price point I'm looking at. You know, I just can't, like I said, can't rationalize the price of this Tommy Bahama cologne. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up before I repeat myself another 4 more times. Thank you for tuning into my channel. If you like the videos, go ahead and drop a comment. Again, I say it every video for my watch subscribers. The Invictas are coming. I just want to bust these cologne reviews out there, and then I can kind of slow down on these and start to review the watches again. So if you have this cologne and you can, you know, tell me a little bit more about it, maybe what you experience when you wear it, any kind of compliments you get, man, just let me know. I love hearing about it. What's funny, and just one more note on this, I was at the bar one night, and I was kind of overhearing this guy talking. He just got back from Vegas, and talking to a couple girls, and she said, "Ooh, you smell really good." And he had stated that, you know, he was bragging he spent a bunch of money down there, whatever, but he did mention, I overheard, because I like the Tommy Bahama line, he did mention that he was wearing Tommy Bahama, and I should have asked him what he was wearing, because I got a whiff of it, and it smelled really good, so that's why I was like, oh man, I hope this is the scent, but like I said, as soon as I sprayed it, it was nothing that would have really made me, you know, curious about. So, anyway, thanks again for watching, folks. Stay tuned for more. Remember to subscribe to the channel. And as always, have a wonderful day.